Hi, I'm Lieutenant Harris Kopang, and I'm from SMA Kristen Barana. And my topic today is about a young hero, and the title is The Philander and His Demon Sword. And my story is inspired by Black Clover film. And here is my story. So once upon a time, in a beautiful land, there was a wise and just king who ruled the land. So that he was liked by his people. His name is King George. They live in peace under the leadership of the King George. But no one knows what will happen in the future. The story begins with a King George who has led a kingdom called Drumstone. Under the leadership of King George, he has prospered his people, such as providing a decent place for them to live. And George and Christiania were married for 5 years. They haven't had any children yet, but the wife couldn't wait to have a child. She ran to forbidden forest where there is a demon who can grant our wishes. The demon said, "Ha ha ha, what are you doing here?" And Christiania said, "I was wanting to meet you." "Meet me?" "Yes, yes, devil. I really want to have a child, but my husband and I have not been given a child," said to demon. "Ha ha ha ha, you can have a child, but with one condition." "What condition?" "I will accept all the conditions." Christiania said happily, "You will get this sister for your family," said the devil while laughing. But Christiania didn't believe the devil. She thought it was just a lie to scare her. And she quickly said, "Yes, devil." After a few months, he was blessed with a very handsome son. He was named Philander. His parents didn't know that the child was the son of a half demon and half human, who possessed power that was unmatched by anyone, because his mother had made a deal with the devil. A few hours later, Honesty the magician came to the king and told that his son was not the really humans, but the half demon and the half humans. So many kingdoms have known the power of Philander. Sadly, when Philander was a baby, his father was killed in the battle by the Clover Kingdom because Clover Kingdom wanted to attack Philander, who was known to have a superpower. And Honesty ran to the castle and took away Christiania and Philander hiding somewhere. And the next morning, the royal soldiers went to the Queen and Philander's room. And the room is empty. In fear, nurses, nobles, and servants look everywhere, but the queen and her child are gone. And Drumstone's kingdom has been taken by another kingdom and turned into clover. People in Drumstone Kingdom very tormented because under the shadow of the Clover Kingdom, after the few days, Christiania was turned into the book for having made a deal with the devil. When Philander was 19 years old, he suddenly found a dirty, broken book on his desk. But he didn't know what book it was. So he asked Honesty. Honesty was shocked because what he saw in the future was the same as what happening today. Because the dirty and broken book was the mother of Philander, who had made a deal with the devil. Because he didn't want to tell Philander that the book was his mother, because he was afraid that Philander would be sad. And when he tried to open the book, it took out a black demon sword, and Honesty taught Philander to use the sword so he could take back the kingdoms built by his father. While Honesty said to Philander, "You have to take over the kingdom and save the people from the Clover Kingdom." Of course. And after 1 month, Philander go to the Drumstone Kingdom, which has been changed to the Clover Kingdom for take over his kingdom. And that kingdom has more than 5,000 soldiers, and Philander only fights alone using a black demon sword. But he struggled to fight using his sword. But suddenly, her wings appeared on Philander's body, and it was easier for him to control the demon sword. And for 20 minutes, all the soldiers and kings of the Clover Kingdoms were defeated. And after that, Philander managed to seize back the kingdom and was given the name Drumstone again. And after that, Honesty told Philander that the sword he used was his mother's. "Your Majesty, Your Majesty, the sword you used in your own mother." But Philander is not alone, but feels happy that his mother has accompanied all this time. So this is my story and the end.
Nice.